Here's the truth about top 9 signs that you have healthy love. First, I would like to state an unpopular fact. Most people don't want to actually hear this. However, real relationships are about real hardships, real struggles, a lot of hard work, conscious effort that involves a lot of growth, learning, and forgiveness. Hello everyone, this is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. I have been married for more than 21 years now, and I would love to share with you all the signs for my healthy love. Do you know why in modern times most of the relationships and friendships, or let's say bonds, are falling and failing so easily and quickly? Because they don't know how to communicate in a healthy way. Slightest inconvenience and we start ghosting, we start ignoring our partners. We don't know how to talk, what to talk, and what happens? The whole bond just breaks. And we somehow become so habitual of losing people that we tend to have this attitude of I don't care anymore. So if you want something to last, learn first to communicate the healthy way. Learn to talk the right way. Healthy relationships require healthy communication. And healthy relationship first starts with you having a healthy, loving relationship with yourself. People often think if I can find a great, loving relationship, then I will feel great happiness, lasting happiness about myself. That is a recipe for disaster. Only if you love, respect, and value your own thoughts, your health, your well-being, does it enable you to have a happy, healthy relationship with another. If not, then you will just raise your tolerance for poor treatment from others because you think it's justified. You're giving permission. Healthy relationships are designed to be a balance of both give and take, with both partners working together as a team to provide support, to provide encouragement, to provide compassion during tough times, during challenging times, during sad times, or when there are problems. So here goes the signs, and let's keep learning as we are all lifelong learners. My husband and I just quickly did a check-in and we ticked most of the boxes. Number 1, you're not afraid to speak up in a healthy relationship. It's easy to know when your partner does something you don't like. Maybe they don't call you too often, or have not called you for the last 2 days, or don't help out around the house even when you've asked, especially when you live together. However, it's not always easy to speak up and tell your significant other about how it's making you feel, isn't it? It's quite difficult sometimes. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of self-confidence and courage, because you have to come from a place of being vulnerable. In a healthy relationship, you feel secure enough to be open and honest with your partner about things that you want, you need, and you feel. So what does asking for support, not advice, in a healthy relationship really looks like? What does it sound like? Will you listen to me while I vent? This is how you tell your partner. I need someone to just listen to me right now. I'm not looking for advice. I need some help from you. Will you tell me everything is going to be okay because I'm feeling very stressed right now? Can I get some assurance that things will be okay? Will you help remind me today when I get stressed or I react that I am capable of growing and learning? Can I show you this project that I'm working on? I'm excited for you to see what I've been working on. Will you provide me with some support after I am finished with my work? In a conflicted relationship, the problem is neither with that person nor between us. Conflict really is in our minds and how we think about the other person, don't we? By blaming, complaining, judging, resisting, or rejecting them. We believe that both of us created the conflict, so both are required to resolve it. Truth is, if one of us thinks just nicely for the other, conflict starts to disappear. When you have differences with someone, do you get hurt or angry and expect them to do what it takes to repair and restore the harmony? Or do you step up voluntarily to get it back to its original cordial terms? Or do you believe that since both of you initiated the conflict, both of you need to heal the relationship together? You have to answer these questions for yourself. A relationship starts crumbling when one person starts thinking negative for the other. Words and behaviors may not be perfect, but negative thoughts, negative vibrations start hitting the foundation of our bond, which creates then these undercurrents and quickly escalates into something disastrous. It needs only one person to heal a conflicted relationship. Let that be you. It doesn't matter whether one or both of us have contributed to the issue. It doesn't also matter how negative the energy exchange just happened between the two of you. When one of us starts thinking, feeling, and acting in a positive way for the other person, our vibrations radiate and change through that process. And once we start to heal, the conflict dissolves and harmony starts to be created. Just one person taking responsibility to heal any conflicted relationship works like magic. Letting go of the past, working on yourself to forgive yourself and the other, starting to think of new ways, building skills that can help cement the bond, changing your mindset for changing the energy around your relationship is the greatest gift that you can give yourself and your partner. Because our relationships are the source of greatest happiness and harmony, even good health now we know. Even if you cannot understand the other person's perspective, know that what they say or do is their own subjective reality, their own subjective truth for them at that particular moment. But if you prioritize your learning, your emotional maturity, your growth, your harmony over your ego of being right or being superior, and genuinely try to resolve and learn conflict resolution skills, you will see magic happen in your life. Don't wait for the other person to take the lead. You work towards a more stable relationship. Work towards being more caring and loving, and I can assure you your relationship dynamics will change. Number 2, trust is at the core of every healthy relationship. Trust is foundational in all our relationships. However, with social media and always being on gadgets, it can become all too easy to snoop, doesn't it? But in a healthy relationship, you don't need to do that. My husband and I have open password policies, because this is how you show to your partner that you trust each other, that you're reliable and available. When they say they'll be there because you are also leading by integrity. You will show that you trust them by giving them the freedom and space that they need, because you need it too, without constantly checking up on each other constantly. Start to practice this and you will see the magic happen. Number 3, you know each other's love language. Many couples swear by this book, The 5 Love Languages, and I know why, because it is very, very powerful. In this book, you will discover your partner's love language. What is their love imprint? The way they prefer to give and receive love. Is it through words of affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, or physical touch? In a healthy relationship, you will take out the time to learn your partner's love language so that you can express your love in a way that works for both of you. So I challenge you to do this today. Learn to speak your partner's love language. Number 4, you agree to disagree on certain issues in a respectful way. Every couple fights, so do we. But contrary to what you might think, you don't need to fix every issue. In fact, it's okay to have a handful of topics that you two will never agree on. It's fine. It's absolutely okay to make peace with that. Sometimes it's totally fine to agree to disagree and do it in a healthy way. In healthy relationships, there are at least 5 issues that are no talkers. They are the issues that you both differ in your opinion, in your perspective, and that's completely okay. My husband and I have our 5 as well. Number 5, you encourage each other to go after your goals. Many of us have a dream or vision for our life, and especially as we age, we want to maintain those visions. It's okay if your dreams don't align with another, as long as you honor and encourage each other to achieve your goals. Be each other's cheerleaders. Number 6, you and your partner hold separate interests, which is so healthy. Couples who have the greatest love affairs are the ones who are able to maintain their individual interests and don't put guilt on the other partner for not sharing it with them, which basically means both of you encourage the other to explore what they love on their own. And that is extremely healthy and important. Adding to that, while it's easy to adopt your partner's habits and interests over time, becoming over-reliant on each other sometimes breeds resentment. So your job is to develop your interests, invest in your hobbies, build skills, build more self-confidence, self-love and joy in you, because this is the greatest work you'll do for yourself. Number 7, you're comfortable in your skin. When you're in a healthy relationship, it's crucial to know your own strengths and your own areas of growth. Maybe you're confident around your friends, but a little self-conscious at work. Or you know that little things like your partner, maybe let's say forgetting to take out the trash, can set you off. Whatever your strengths and weaknesses are, being aware of them can help you reach a point of loving and accepting yourself, which in turn can help you love and accept your partner. This is the greatest gift that you can give yourself, to work on yourself. Number 8, boundaries are honored and respected. A happy relationship means you both are on the same team. My husband and I are a badass team. In a healthy relationship, both parties discuss and agree upon important subjects that are meaningful to one another. This open conversation and communication is very important. An unsupportive partner in a healthy relationship doesn't honor that. And what happens is they may sabotage it by trying to get you to splurge on something which is really unnecessary. If you can talk it out with your partner and they acknowledge and understand your boundaries, your need for alone time, it's a great sign. However, if your partner repeatedly is ignoring what you value, including your own boundaries, that's concerning. That's when you need to reach out and seek help. Number 9, you feel happy and supported. Once the elation of a new relationship wears off, check in with yourself and ask yourself, do you feel happy and supported by your partner? Are you that support for your partner? How is your general mood and self-esteem? How is your partner's self-esteem and mood? If you feel any strain or lack of support, are you talking to your partner openly and honestly? You know that's the healthy thing to do. So does your relationship show these signs? How many? Did you learn something new that you're going to follow today? Leave us a comment and let us know. Follow us for more. Until then, keep smiling, shining and inspiring.